Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new here, welcome. My name is Tenna. Today's video, we are going to go over a brand new foundation that is kind of sweeping social media right now, and it is this guy right here. It is the Marc Jacobs Shameless Youthful-Look 24-Hour Foundation. So from what I've seen so far, it looks like this is going to be an excellent summer foundation. It's medium coverage, and it doesn't look like it's a matte finish. So it's a self-setting finish, invisible SPF innovation, youthful only better, is what it says. So the thing that I really liked about this is that this foundation has SPF 25 in it, so it does help with some of that sun that we're gonna get. And I am just a huge fan in general of medium coverage, light to medium coverage foundations. I don't necessarily do the whole full coverage deal. So I went to Sephora today, got my hands on it. It was kind of a pain in the butt, so we're gonna hope and pray that this is my right shade. Just because when I went in there, they didn't have a display set up quite yet. And they didn't have any testers, so we had to swatch a bunch of other Marc Jacobs foundations, kind of match it to this, hold this up to my face, hope that it worked. And I mean, realistically, if I look at it against some of my other foundations that I already use, which this is the guy right here, this is what it looks like, and it comes in kind of like this plastic squeezy bottle, and it retails for $48, which is a little bit steep, but it is Marc Jacobs, so you are going to spend a little bit more money for that high-end product. But if I compare it next to like my MAC, things like that, it looks like it might be a little bit more yellow, but we'll have to see how everything works out. So anyways, I'm excited to try this out, put this on my face. Before we move on and test out this foundation, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? Come on, get it together. You gotta subscribe so that you don't miss out on any of my cool stuff. Otherwise, we're gonna go ahead and jump right on into this video. Alright, first things first, another thing that I did get my hands on when I went to Sephora is this guy right here. It is the Touch in Sol No Problem Primer. I've seen a lot of people use this, and it looks like it works really well, and I've got humongous pores, so this is what it looks like right here. So I'm going to go ahead and try this out, see how I like it, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. But anyway, it says a primer with light and silky texture that erases the appearance of pores and fine lines. And how to use: apply a thin layer to the entire face. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. My face is already washed and moisturized and prepped and set and all that good stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and prime the face, and we're gonna take a thin layer, and so it comes out in this kind of consistency. And we're gonna go ahead and just apply this to the face. And I'm really excited to use this because even the girl that was at Sephora, when she saw that I was buying it, she was like, oh my god, this stuff is like my favorite, you're gonna love it so much. So yeah, I'm hoping I do. It smells really good. It's really moisturizing, it feels like. I can look at this up close. It's a very, very hydrating formula, I can tell. So I don't know if this is gonna be the best if you have like super oily skin, but I've got really dry skin, so this might work really well for me, so I'm excited about that. All right. So we are going to go ahead and use this guy here, and we're going to see how this looks and how it works on the skin. And then I'm going to go ahead and do an all-day wear test for you guys because it does claim to be a 24-hour foundation. So I'm going to try to wear this as long as possible today, and we're going to see how this holds up and if it rubs off or anything crazy like that. So I hope it doesn't. By the way, my skin feels so soft and amazing with this primer. Holy shit. By the way, it was $18, and you get a pretty like decent size amount of primer, so I'm really not mad at it. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take some of the foundation. I'm going to go ahead and put it on the back of my hand. Let's all fingers crossed that this matches my skin tone, which I think it may. So I'm going to go ahead and take this, and we're going to just dab it all over the face. Looks a little yellow. Looks like it might be a little light, but we'll see. So I'm going to go ahead and take a damp beauty blender, and we're going to go ahead and blend this into the skin. So it does dry down a little fast, so you do need to work quickly with this. So far the finish is really nice. It is a little bit yellow than what I'm used to. The MAC foundations that I use normally have the neutral undertones to them. So anytime I have something with yellow undertones in it, it kind of scares me. just a little bit. I may have to get a darker color come summertime too, because this might be a little bit light. Right now I am at the lightest I will be in my life with you know, winter and not really being out in the sun as much and things like that. So we will see how this works. Make sure, you guys, we blend this down into the neck. Nobody wants to see your face being a different color than the rest of your body. It's not a cute look. So it's definitely a medium coverage foundation. I do like the finish of it. It's not totally matte. It's a little bit radiant. All right, so far it looks really, really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and use my other products that I normally use day to day, my concealers, powders, things like that, and see how it holds up with everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the color Medium 30. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some of this, and I'm gonna go ahead and conceal under the eyes. So the concealer is blending in flawlessly with the foundation, I must say, thus far. So I'm happy about that. Next, I'm going to go ahead and set the concealer with my tried and true Laura Mercier setting powder. So I'm going to go ahead and take some of this on a beauty blender. Man, I've got a lot. I travel a lot, so a lot of it comes out. So we'll tend to get that back into its hole where it belongs. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take some of this, and we're gonna go ahead and set the concealer. I really, really love the finish of this foundation, you guys. Like my skin looks like just completely matte, and like I don't even know if it's like because of like the primer as well, or if it's like the primer and the foundation, or this just like looks really, really nice. Like my skin looks really airbrushed. I do like this quite a bit. Quite a bit. All right, next I'm gonna go ahead and just deepen this up a little bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour with the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy, grab my tried and true brush. Alright, I will say now that it's all kind of dried down, this is a matte formula foundation, but my skin doesn't look bad. Normally I hate matte formula foundations just because I've got extremely dry skin, and when you put matte foundation on me, my skin looks awful. Like you can see every pore, line, flake of skin on my face, and it's truly awful. I hate it. But so far this looks really nice. My skin looks really airbrushed. I dig this. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna wrap up right here for now. Actually, let me go ahead and set this part of my face first. Let me set it down with some Fix Plus. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of Fix Plus. I'm gonna go ahead and set all over the face. I'm gonna go ahead and take my beauty blender, and I'm just gonna go ahead and push this into the face. Everything looks so good so far. Yes. Okay, Marc Jacobs, I see you. I was really excited when I saw this just because I feel like everybody's into this like crazy matte foundation trend, and I'm not here for it, and like this like full coverage matte, and like it just makes me look terrible. So I was really happy to see Marc Jacobs do more of like a medium coverage, something that will be really, really good for like the summertime, you know, type thing. And it is matte, but I did set it down with some Fix Plus and then push it into the skin with my beauty blender, so it kind of brought back that dewy effect, which is what I really like to see with my skin just because I do get extremely dry. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go off and do the rest of my face. I am actually filming 2 videos in one right now, so I am going to film my eye look for the next video. Otherwise, I will be back at the end of the day so that we can see how my face held up.
Much later.
Hey guys! And we're back, and I have a guest, my BFF, Brittany. So she's been with me all day. It is her birthday, so we are doing all the shit for her birthday. Yes, we're drunk. We've had a lot of tequila. So I am checking in because I promised you guys I would check in on how my foundation is doing in regards to this guy right here, the Marc Jacobs foundation. So far, the bitch is holding up. It's holding up. I mean, Brittany, what do you think? I don't know.
I think it looks really pretty.
So
it really does. Looks really good.
I mean, I'm a little bit dewy, but that's because I'm oily as fuck just normally. But I mean, realistically, it looks good. It's not cakey. It's not coming off just because based on the box, this shit says 24 hours. So it has not been 24 hours. What time is it?
24 karat magic
In the air. Okay.
All right.
What time is it?
Oh, it is 8:49.
So it's like 9 o'clock. So I've had this shit on my face for like, I don't know, like 11 hours? Some shit like that. But anyway, it's still on. It looks great.
It looks really pretty.
But this highlight though. But anyways, guys, I told you guys that I would check in. I know that I put it on and it was amazing when I did it, and it still looks amazing. Granted, I can't speak for the rest of my makeup running, so I just wanted to check in before we continue her birthday shenanigans, because I promise you in the next couple of hours I don't think that I'll be coherent enough to finish this video. So I thought that I'd bring her on with me just so that I had a little partner. That way you know who I was with. But anyways, that is it, you guys. This shit gets a freaking 2 thumbs up for me. Sorry, I don't have the box and the foundation. But this stuff gets a 2 thumbs up. I love this stuff. Like I said again in the previous video, well, not previous video, but before when I was sober, before I went on with my day. It's $48. You can get it at Sephora. You can get it on Marc Jacobs. I like this stuff. It is medium coverage. It's not full coverage. So if you are a full coverage kind of girl, this is not your jam. Don't buy it. Otherwise, if you're looking for like a really cool summer foundation,
this is...
I just threw it on the floor. Buy this shit! Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video and I will be sober. Otherwise, bye guys.
Get tipsy. Bye guys.
Hey guys, I am doing a bonus check-in. I have been using this foundation for about 3 days now, and I did kind of want to give an update on my thoughts on this foundation. When I used it initially in the first part of my video, I had just gotten a facial done, so my skin was very, very smooth. Most of my texture was gone from a lot of that dryness that I normally have. So the foundation went on extremely well, and so it's been a few days since then, and you know, then I kind of see like that evil demon of my dark skin kind of pop up again. And I've noticed today that my foundation is looking exceptionally bad. I don't know if you can like zoom in and see a little bit, but just for me like wearing my glasses and stuff, it really caked up around my glasses, and my skin just looks really just cakey in general. It doesn't look the best, and you can kind of start to see some of the texture in my forehead here. So I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like this foundation was really pretty, but like I feel like it's only pretty if you've got like perfect skin, if that makes sense. But it's starting to come across like really cakey, especially with that dry textured skin. And also, you know, I do get a little bit oily in this nose area, and like God forbid you wear glasses, anything like that is on your face, it just completely just attaches to your glasses and just sticks to it. And so I've been walking around my office essentially with these huge raccoon marks on my face from my glasses, and have looked like an idiot. So not entirely sure how I feel about this foundation anymore. I might actually return it. I feel like this is only really good if you've got like perfect skin, and I'm kind of bummed with it being a medium coverage foundation. I really thought that you know, it's just really cakey. It's cakier than some of my full coverage ones. So anyways, guys, I just wanted kind of to give a final update. Not really feeling it. I was feeling it that first day that I tried it. It was amazing. It looked beautiful, but a few days later, now that my skin's kind of changed, and you know, I'm not entirely sure how it looks on the video, but I mean, it's gotten a little bit cakey, and you know that kind of gross thing that makeup does where it feels like it like settles into your pores, and it looks like that too. So it's a little gross. probably gonna wipe this off and reapply a different foundation before I go to dinner. Yes, I am reporting live from my hotel room. I am in Denver for work right now, so yeah, not sure how I'm feeling about it. And here's some different lighting for you guys so you can really see how textured my skin is. Yes, I'm in the bathroom, but you can see where my glasses has essentially rubbed this all off. And then if you look really closely, like that, look how cakey it is, like in my nose there. So, and my forehead's looking really, really textured. So, yeah, I look like garbage. You put me in the right lighting. Ooh. Anywho, that is it, guys. That is my final verdict on this foundation. Oh, unless you've got perfect skin, God forbid you have any texture or dryness, I don't know if you're gonna like this. And for $48, I definitely do a hard pass. Otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video.